there, everybody, and welcome to your new moon video for the new moon in Purva Bhadrapada Nakshatra, taking place overnight from the 27th to the 28th of February. I know a lot of people will likely chime in and go, wait a second, I thought that the new moon was in Shatabisha. So I use different calculations. I don't want to go into detail here, but if you want more information on that, there is a video linked just above for your information. So somehow you had hoped that this was going to go a little more smoothly than it has. An inspired idea that you had, well, seems to have kind of hit a little bit of resistance. Is probably the best way to put it. And you're looking at yourself and perhaps putting a little too much blame on your own shoulders for the situation. Or if you're not looking at yourself and putting too much blame on yourself for the situation, you may be kind of taking it and transferring it onto someone else. And to be quite fair, neither of those is really necessary. Sometimes we kind of jump to conclusions about things, and when we hit a hitch to our plans, or when we want things to go a certain way and they don't go a certain way, we think, okay, oh well, that's it, it's not going to work out now and I'm really kind of screwed. And really none of that is necessary, and it's all just, for lack of a better way to put it, a lot of mind games that you're playing on yourself that really are not necessary to play, but equally very understandable as to why you are doing it. At the time of this particular new moon, we have a lot of planets in close proximity to Rahu. For those of you who don't know, Rahu and Ketu are the north and the south nodes. And when planets are in close proximity to those planets, because those are the planets, Rahu and Ketu, that create eclipses, there's quite often a lot of uncertainty. And we have basically Mercury, Saturn, and the new moon all in close proximity to Rahu. And it's likely got you in a position where there's a fear of instability. Oh my God, where's this going to go? What's going to happen if it doesn't go the way I want it to? And equally confusion about direction because of the Rahu Sun connection. And in addition to that, even if you have an inspired idea about which direction to go, one part of you is afraid of all of the implications that might be necessary in terms of going in that direction. And where it involves another person, there's equally a little bit of difficulty in trying to explain your idea to the other party involved. And so that's likely got you in a space where there's just this huge cocktail of uncertainty. And when that happens, it either places you in a position where you're going to feel like somehow this is all your fault, or if you're in a position where you can't really handle that particular concept, you may kind of turn it around and try to blame somebody else for what's going on. But in actuality, maybe you're getting in your own way just a little bit. But the way that you're getting in your own way is by blaming yourself for the circumstances that are going on. We just recently had Mars, after a good month and a half or so, station and turn direct. And when that happens, it's like this energy that's beginning to very slowly and very gradually pick up steam. It's ready for action, it's hot for action, but at the same time, it's going, yeah, not quick enough, not fast enough. And then it tends to make us feel a little bit grumpy, a little bit uneasy, a little bit powerless. When in actuality, we're probably more powerful than we think the moment that we decide to exercise that power and go, you know what? This is just a difficult spot in the road, and the best way for me to handle it is to master my responses to the situation rather than letting the situation overwhelm me. You may also be looking at whether this is a direction you really want to go in. Purva Bhadrapada energy is quite reputed for making us look at both sides of the situation, look at things that might be subconscious desires that are getting in the way of our plans. But in actuality, this is less your fault than you think, and less somebody else's fault than you think, and really just a matter of needing to be patient with the process, to be patient with yourself, to be patient with other people, and to just keep putting forth applied effort. Little bit by little bit, you're gaining ground, you're getting there, but you just need to let the process take the time that it needs to in order to unfold. If you could use a little bit of help with that process, I do offer several different types of astrological service. These are all available through my astrological services page that you will find linked above. Thanks a lot for watching your new moon video for the new moon in Purva Bhadrapada Nakshatra, taking place overnight from the 27th to the 28th of February 2025. Until next time, please do take the very best care of yourself. Bye now.